This is the fourth in a series of videos that I've put together to provide an overview and a demonstration of some of the work that I've been doing to add some magic in the form of automation and animation to some artistic scenery that a friend of mine has created and built in his basement in the theme of Harry Potter. This is a quick follow-up to some of the research that I've done in the past. If you remember, in an earlier video I talked about the 7 modules that I've created to help with this, and I did a demo in the second video of 6 of those modules. The one that I did not do was DMX, and that's because I didn't have the DMX adapter hardware that I needed. So in this video I'm going to demonstrate the initial research that I did in the prototype I created with DMX so that you can see how far that's gotten. There is some refinement that will be done, but this is the initial test that I did. In this video I'm talking about the research I've been doing into controlling DMX, like this DMX light, from an Arduino, like this chip here. And if you've seen my other videos where I created modules to do other things like control servos and relays, in this case we're looking to control DMX lighting. You can see this light, it's currently off, but it is set to be device number 1, or it's DMX, and it's using channel number 1. In fact, it's going to be using 4 channels. That's what I have it set to use. There's a DMX cable that comes out of there into a daughter board that has a DMX connection in it, and that's hooked up to this Arduino. It's all roughly wired now, and that'll all get prettied up when I get boards to solder all that up, but I wanted to get in quick video. Coming over here to the UI, if you've seen my earlier videos, you'll see how the UI works. In this case, we're in the candy store scene, and over here is the lighting control. If I come over here and I click on the Set Default Light button, you'll see that the color wheel changes so that it's showing that there's a color up here in the upper right hand corner, which is a yellowish color. I know it won't appear right on the phone, but that is actually that color on the wall. It was sent through that Arduino out to the DMX light. I can come back to this color wheel and I can change that color. Let's go to like a cyan, and I'm going to change it there, or a magenta. So there, it's a really nice pink color. I can go to blue and change it to a blue, and so on. I know it gets washed out on the phone, I apologize for that. But this shows that I'm using MQTT to send messages from this UI wirelessly over to the Wemos D1 Mini Arduino, which takes that, interprets it as an RGB value, sends that through DMX as a DMX code to the DMX light to light up accordingly. Because this is DMX, and the reason that we're looking at DMX, if you saw in my other videos, I was using an RGB LED, or sorry, an RGB light strip, and that's nice, but it's not real bright. In this case, because these DMX devices are all powered, right, that's plugged into the wall, you get much brighter. You can daisy chain them together, so there's an output from here that can go to additional lights that either are in sync with each other or controlled individually, all through one interface. And all controlled through either the UI, or as you've seen in my other videos, I use Node-RED to program specific things to happen so that when they do, the scene changes according to what's being programmed. So that's just a quick update on how this is going. I had success today and wanted to share that. Next step will be to tidy this up, get this onto a circuit board so that it's a module that can be reused. I'm going to experiment in Node-RED to change it so that instead of sending just a single color to the DMX module, it'll send a sequence of lighting effects to change this, say to look like lightning or other special effects like that. So that's the next step. So stay tuned for more. Thanks.